even further beyond!
Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video we are doing a should you summon for the Boujack Unbound banner. We are getting a LF Super Saiyan 2 transforming, but he's not transforming, he's a revival unit, which is crazy. Gohan, and he looks beautiful, honestly. But this video here is gonna be some serious advice because obviously we're in the 3rd anniversary, and this is going to be in the second part of the 3rd anniversary. But there's a lot of decisions to be made, considering that we already got 2 LFs on 2 separate banners, those being LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and LF Half Corrupted Zamasu, which are both very good characters. But you need to know where you're spending your CC. Some of you have already made your decision, but I'm here to give you the advice if you need any. So this video is going to be laid out into 3 portions. The first portion is going to be simply their kit and what we saw in the reveal and stuff. So I'm going to give my thoughts on those, but I'm going to try to keep it short and concise. The video shouldn't max out over 10 minutes. The second part of this video will actually be things that are actually incoming, due, or current. So there was other things that we saw in the reveal and stuff. There's current things that we have in the game already, and there's things that might come later which we haven't seen yet. And then the third part of this video is going to be my free-to-play advice as a whole. So if you want to stick around for certain bits, I'll try to timestamp the video so you don't waste your time. But this video is already getting too long and I don't want you guys to click off. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. We're on this grind to 20k. The stream was lit for the reveal and stuff, and I appreciate everyone that came out, everyone that subscribed, bringing more lit content like this. So if you're new here, please make sure to press that subscribe button and do me that favor. All my socials on the left is the YouTube channel, but there's the Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and the Discord link all in the description below. Follow me especially on the Twitter and join the Discord. I'm most active in those 2 places. But yeah, I'm not trying to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into the content of this video. Alright, so starting with the Super Saiyan Trunks, he's element green. We do have already Trunks in the game, the one that transforms into Super Saiyan, and he's a kid. But this Trunks here has the tags Hybrid Saiyan, Super Saiyan, and Vegeta family, and Future. When this character enters the battlefield, plus 80% damage inflicted, and it cannot be stacked. It reduces damage received by 25% for 15 timer counts, so that's like a unique. When this character is defeated, restores allied tag Hybrid Saiyan health by 10% and plus 25% to damage inflicted by allied sagas from the movie. So he gives movie characters buffs on death, and he'll actually restore Hybrid Saiyan's health up, which is actually really good. Going into the second page, when he changes cover, he reduces damage received by 20% until combo ends. So he's a tank on cover change, and he actually gives the enemies an increased arts cost of 10 for 5 timer counts. After the enemy attack is over, if his health is more than 75% or less, he restores his own health by 15%, and he gets plus 30% damage inflicted, which cannot be cancelled, which is actually really good. And on top of that, he'll actually get plus 40% key recovery, and he'll cancel all attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. But that only activates once. So even though it's a good bunch of buffs and whatnot, when he cover changes and that combo he's being hit with ends, that whole section there will only activate once. On special move arts activation, he gets plus 20% special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts and gains minus 50% to sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts, and he also has blast armor on the blue card. So overall, he looks pretty neat. The death buffs are really nice, but beyond from that, I don't feel like he'll be a hitting force, especially with the stats that we've been seeing. But he's not a legend limited character, so he can be more easy power, which makes him easy to actually get. Next, we got Boujack. He's red and he's a defense type. Transformer warrior, powerful opponent, Hera clan. Those are his 3 tags. Abilities after transformation, so he shortens ally substitution counts by 5 when enemy activates Rise and Rush while this character is on the battlefield. So it makes it easy for you to switch out and cover change, which is really good. When this character enters the battlefield, plus 5 to enemy strike and blast attacks cost, which actually inconveniences the enemy a lot. On the second page, it says attributes after transformation. When character changing cover, reduces damage received by 30%, so he can tank a lot more when he changes cover, and inflicts all enemies with sub count 3. So that stops them from switching out and maybe doing more damage with a type advantage type character. Plus 40% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts after enemy attack is over. And on special move arts hit, randomly destroys 3 enemy for enemy cards. And then it says that the Z ability increases base strike and blast defense for powerful opponent or episode sagas from the movies, and increases base blast attack for characters who are both tag powerful opponent and sagas from the movies. So mainly saga from the movies, but you can run him on powerful opponent, especially because they released that ultimate pickup banner. So he will be useful there, and he has some things that actually make him overall good to just like avoid rise and rushes in ranked PvP. Last but not least, we got the main man of this banner. We got Legends Limited Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. He's a revival unit, but you'll see that in a sec. He's element purple, and he's sparking, obviously. Purple, I'm not a fan of him being that color. I would have loved for him to be yellow, but it is what it is. Before transformation, Hybrid Saiyan, Sun Family, Super Saiyan. After transformation, Hybrid Saiyan, Sun Family, and Super Saiyan 2. Revive with 70% health when own health reaches 0. So like I said, if the enemy kills you while you're using him, you actually revive like Cell. And I believe we have another rival unit, the Clapku, the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Abilities after transformation. On transformation, plus 60% to damage inflicted and -5 strike and blast arts cost, and nullifies abnormal conditions, and -25% to sustained damage cut effects, all cannot be cancelled. So overall, he's just going to be hitting harder than anybody else against the enemy because of what he can do against them, and they can't be cancelled. So it's just going to be throughout the whole time. The next page, abilities after transformation, plus 20% to damage inflicted against tag powerful opponents. So he has a grudge, cannot be cancelled. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards when this character enters the battlefield. So he's always going to be drawing in cards. That's like an ability that people get with like Zenkais, which is really good. If any allies have been defeated, so any teammates, he randomly draws up to 2 cards instead every time this character uses an arts card, which is really neat. That's actually really neat. To plus 25% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, and restores key by 15. That activates 3 times. Activation counts resets when character switches. So he'll actually be drawing in quite a lot of cards. This guy's looking really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. If his stats match, then it's gonna be a real problem. With his main ability, restores own key by 70 and increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 30 timer counts. Destroys all your own cards and draws a special move arts card next. Ooh, that one's neat. That one's neat. That one's actually neat. He gets draw speed and he will get a blue card straight away. So he's here to do damage. The damage of the next special move card used based on the number of cards destroyed. So if you have 4 cards, you'll destroy all 4 and get a blue card. So you'll do way more damage because you destroyed more cards, which is really good. And the Z ability increases base strike, attack, and defense for episode sagas from the movies, which is his first buff. Hybrid Saiyan or Tag Son Family. A lethal character who can determine the outcome of any battle. Now, let's get into the second part of the video now, which is what's due incoming and anything that they might release later. So here on this list, I've got a number of things, and it's quite a few things that you should consider before you even think about summoning on the banner. Firstly, the fact that we're in the 3rd anniversary, and the 2 banners that released at the start, which are the LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta banner, and the LF Half Corrupted Zamasu banner, the Ultimate Fusion and the Light of Justice banner, I believe. Them 2 banners, they're still here. So if you want to actually get those characters, and depending on what team you run, obviously they might want to be your priority if you haven't got them already, especially because we've got 2 more extreme clash raids left. So you might want to actually use the CCs that you get from those into the 1st, 3rd anniversary banners. You also got to consider the current Zenkais available. So at the time I'm making this video, it's the 22nd of June. However, in the next 48 hours, these banners that I'm mentioning right now won't be here. So that's the Zenkai Super Gogeta banner and the Super Saiyan God Vegeta banner. After that there'll be some new Zenkais that will appear. So by Thursday, which will be like 2 days later, so the 24th of June, assuming that these banners actually release on the 23rd, which I believe they will. There'll be other Zenkai banners which I don't know at the time, but depending on what team you run, you consider that. The GT Kid Goku, who's also coming if you run GT or you want to run Son Family, because that Kid Goku actually has both of those Z abilities. Z abilities to buff, that he does buff I've gotten 13 stars, 14, 12 stars, so I know you might want to spend on that. And we don't know what his Zenkai kit is looking at first, so you might want to actually watch showcases or read into his kit before you actually make a decision on what banner you summon on. And then other things that we might get in the future. So I know everybody's anticipating an LF Zenkai. We haven't got one for a while now, so here's just a list of LFs that I believe that would be next, if anyone. It's between these four, undeniably. LF Super Saiyan Goten, LF Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, LF Super Vegeta, and the LF First Form Frieza. We don't know who it's going to be, but it might be a unit that actually fits on the team you use, so you might want to actually wait till the last day of this banner. Now, this is my overall advice for you guys, because I can't absolutely say whether this banner is worth it or not. We haven't seen the stats and whatnot, but I can give you general advice before the stats and whatnot are revealed, because for the most part, these banners are like absolutes, realistically speaking, but it just depends on how you play the game. So for me, what I'm going to tell you, if you're free to play, here's my advice: you should save for your main team. There's no point of summoning on these banners at all if you run God Key. There's no benefit for you, like, unless you're just a collector. There's actually none. There's none at all. The anniversary banners, like the Zamasu one, would be way better of you. This banner is mainly for movies, Hybrid Saiyans, and Vegeta family, and I say that because, for one, Hybrid Saiyans, both Gohan and Vegeta are Hybrid Saiyans, but the rest of the characters, including Gohan and Vegeta, Gohan and Trunks are Hybrid Saiyans, but everybody else, including those two, are from the movies. And the reason why I didn't include Son family, because you won't really get the Son family buff from Gohan until you get him to 6 stars. So unless you're just a big whale, you're not going to get him to 6 stars. But with Trunks, even though he's a Vegeta family buffer, he's not a Legends Limited character, so it's easier to get his stars up. So that's why I said this banner is mainly for movies, Hybrid Saiyans, and Vegeta family. If you're trying to run any other tag, maybe powerful opponents, I would suggest as well, because Boujack's red, but there is the Cell. Then you shouldn't actually go for this banner. On top of that, you should watch your favorite YouTuber showcase, whoever that may be. I hope it's me, but just keeping that stack, I'm not a mega whale or a whale at all, so I can't guarantee you guys a showcase, because I might not even pull the characters. I'm gonna go in, but not crazy, because I do want Gohan, but I'm not gonna actually spend like my whole amount of CC, because I want to wait for something that's coming later. But if I do get the characters, then I will do a showcase. But I'm advising that you watch showcases because you want to know how well they'll perform. If I do get the characters, I advise you watch me, simply because I would probably have an account closer to yours rather than somebody that's wailing. But that's not me throwing shade, that's just me keeping it a stack, because the character might perform at such an insane level in the showcase, and then when you pull them, they're not performing at that level, and that's just simply because your account's not built like theirs. That's just keeping it 100. And just to finish off this video, if you're really unsure, what I advise you do is you wait until the last day. The banner's not going to run away. Your CC is going to stay in your account. Just be patient. Watch your showcases. Wait until you know what else is coming in the future, in the near future, while the banner exists, and then decide to spend your CC on the last day if you really feel like it's something that you want, or there's nothing else that had released it within that time. Because more time, the banners that I've dropped and the characters that come with them are not going to come back for quite a while, maybe a couple months. So you need to make that decision while the banner is alive. But yeah, hopefully this video was informative. Hopefully this video was helpful. I went through the effort of laying it out perfectly so you can just know where everything is and you can get the information you need. I don't like making the videos too draggy, but it just happens sometimes, I guess. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please do me the favor and press that subscribe button. We are very close to 20k. It doesn't do you any harm for pressing that subscribe button, so help me help you, help you help me, especially if I have already helped you. But yeah, my socials are also on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But I'm gonna leave it like that. If you're summoning, good luck. With any other summons, good luck. I only wish you good fortune for this anniversary and in future overall. But my name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy! You're through!